Hello and welcome back to Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer, where we continue on with our Lindon campaign. Where we left off, we have moved out our army from Deep Hallow and moved to the fort, ready to take Bree. As the Dun landings are starting to really get on my nerves a bit with sending small armies, having them show up and then making them disappear is frightening me. So we're going to take out the Bree-Landers as quick as possible. The best way to do that is to attack Councilmaster Andy and Councilman Ash as quickly as possible. Seeing we have all our units now on full movement cooldown, I'm going to actually... Oh no, not yet. We've sent a new unit of Sindar Cavalry, yes. So we're waiting another turn. And if you notice, the Barracks event has occurred. If you didn't notice, the Barracks event did occur. I'm moving some more Mariners to Sackville. We can prepare an assault upon Port Willishar. And then maybe also Karas Nernaled. But both are very weak garrisons. They have moved out, attempting to find bigger fish to fry. Thorion, I was originally thinking to send over to take Port Willishar. I think he would be better to hold Bregos. Or Baratheon, one of the two. But let's end the turn and see what's going to happen. Dale looks like they're coming out to attack Orcs of Dol Guldur. Yep, that's a Dale all stack right there. Fully armed and filthy. Although not all Dale units are good. They do get a lot of militia units that are they're not good. They're decent in a bind where you just need cheap, efficient numbers like orcs, like for an orc nation. But depending on what those units are, that Dale army is either going to be very expensive, but can defeat almost any army at this point for the Barracks event really triggers, or it's an army of mainly trash that can defeat maybe one or two orc armies before it is spent and has no efficient numbers to defend the borders of Deck and Lake Town. Let's have a quick look. And I was right, mainly Dale Rivermen, Woodsmen, some Ravonian Spearmen, some Dalesmen, but they've got some good droughts, they've got some cavalry, they've got... No, that's not good. They've got some Billmen, so 50-50. But it is a captain army, so even against these small orc armies, and that Dale army won't last forever. In fact, one Dol Guldur army led by a Nazgul general immediately mean they die. That is certain. Well, if it was me playing them, or any other player playing them. So then we've got some more war. Ardenheim and Darnam are now at war again. The Woodland Realm are at war. Are allied to... Oh god. Oh, that's disgusting. No! Okay, I guess we're not fighting towards Ered Luin anymore. Unless we decide to go full heretic and attack the Dunedain and Ered Luin, we're not fighting the Dunedain or Ered Luin this campaign. Oh well. Yeah, I do not want to have to wish war upon the dwarves of Ered Luin. If they've got my ally in their pocket, they must know that I was going to plan to do something. Sneaky devils. They knew too much. Just like Cameron failed to defeat Filebear. The Filebear? I don't know. A random wildman name, and Iodhan, the Honourable. Which is a good thing. It means the Dun landings aren't strong enough to take all regions from Enedwythians. We can take them. And I shall. So I am tempted to leave Belmai Fort. Which unit is better? Two command? Yeah, Baratheon is better. It's not really easy to tell who's a better general. Seeing Belmai Foran has no retinue, I'm going to take out Baratheon instead. Also, Baratheon's getting close to becoming a fully fledged general. A fully fledged commander, sorry, not just a general. Getting those command stars. He's earning his stripes in battle. And as I said last time, we're building up the archery rangers to get some Sindar archers. Not only do they look cool, they are really strong. Strongest middle tier archers of the High Elves. Or the weakest, I can't remember. Looking at their stats, they've probably got the highest armor of all the 4 middle tier archer units in the game. Or elf archers. Cinder archers, the Nocturno warriors, the Galafrin March Wardens, and the Sylvan Pathfinders, I believe they're called. Or Woodland Wardens. I think the Wardens are the most aggressive, with the strongest missile attack, I think, of 10. March Wardens, same missile attack, but lesser melee attack and defense, but has increased accuracy. And the Nocturno Warriors, I believe, are the best. That's just from my personal experience. The Nocturno Warriors have always been my favourite. I used to one time, back when I played with Rivendell a lot, I just had an entire army of Nocturno Warriors and the 3 Northern Guard generals, and I just wrecked havoc against anyone that came in my way. But I actually remember back in the day, the Nocturno Warriors also had stakes. They just have all the Nocturni, give them stakes, and send them against Rohan, and oh, watch some useful fireworks.
Elven warriors, swiftly, reinforcement elves.
One way of saying it.
Ready, elves. Follow me.
They've moved most of the army into Bree. Oh no, that's just the normal army. So where's the rest of them? Moved up north, didn't they? They've merged into one with Captain Gandalf.
Elves.
I'm going to keep Kurdan here. Keep him here and see what they do. If Gandalf comes to attack us, that's good. That means he is trying to take us out. If the faction A and faction leader come out to attack us instead, we might want to fall back for a bit. We need to play this very strategically. We need to try and trigger the AI in the right way. Not easy. That's easier said than done. That is a lot easier said than done. It's all in knowing when to manipulate the AI. Right now, we are not in a good place to attempt manipulation. But I will start building up our unit sizes. I know I said last time I was going to stop recruiting, but I feel like I'm going to need it. Also, since Baratheon's closing on and the 6 command stars he needs to pour a whole full stack on his own,
By the light of Elbereth.
He will need some more troops sooner or later, and I can bring them down with my Admiral Maldor. Checking around, Isengard has a small army here.
Is that what you want?
Of mainly orc trash. This is when could they get orc fellas? They can never get orc fellas. They were able to get orc band. That was the latest update. They could get the raiders, as all orc nations could, but they had the orc reavers. They had no need for the orc fellas. The orc fellas was an Angmar unit. Is this a game glitch, or did they actually give orc fellas to the orcs of Isengard? If they did, please tell me. I'm actually really intrigued if they did or not. I actually want to know. If they did, then that makes Isengard an even stronger armor-piercing nation in the early game. Looking here, Gazher is bringing a rather weak army. Looks like they're going for Kharn-Dûm. Let's just check out Kharn-Dûm. Kharn-Dûm? Kharn-Dûm. That's a pretty strong army. The weakest units there are the Hillmen. The Goblin Band are a close second, only because the band have more units, but more inside them, and the morale is the same. It doesn't make a difference.
Yes,
T-Galad was moving to Dorwinion, but I'm very certain Dorwinion's dead now, or very close to dead. So we're just going to speak with Rune. No point speaking to a dead nation, eh? Or a dying nation. And I did say, once we've claimed Sideria, we're going to ask for peace.
Tomorrow's journey planned
with Ithradotar,
stopping here.
Speaking with a Enedwythian general of this town. And try and claim peace once we did claim Siduri. once Belmai Forion is one turn closer to Vegost, I'll move out this army. Also include Glass Dorthion. Not Aladan. Landon.
Come on!
Sorry, trying to pronounce Elven names isn't exactly easy. But sometimes you need to want to try and roll the R's. Don't know if that's how it's meant to be pronounced, but right, anyway. Let's end the turn and let's see what people will do. Oh yes, I forgot about the quest we had to blockade a port for 2 turns, so that's what we could get a military unit. Now, unfortunately, I believe those military units are going to be more ships. But don't fret. When it comes to getting the best units currently available, they won't give us ships. No, no, no. Our Sindar units will be the ones, or the Lindon Mariners actually. Hence. Oh, that's something else I need to consider. I can't actually commit myself to make those buildings either, because otherwise, if I get a do this and you get one of your best units, I accidentally get a unit of Eldar Imwe by mistake. Or no, I get the Mython Nobles by mistake. Actually, no, the thing only triggers on the Eldar Imwe, not the Mython Nobles. Dandion, another general, to Galdor the Ship. How good are you at holding a region? Dunland expands, oh dear. My own forces want besieged.
Sire.
Quite a bit to move out Galdor. Oh, and I was right, Captain Gandalf did move out to Cornus. I'm gonna hold the bridge. See if they come. I want to see if they actually come to us at the bridge. They think they have the balls to attack us at the bridge.
Over here, elves.
Now we've got Galdor as well. Now we don't just have our faction leader, but faction heir as well. This might, I doubt it will, but it could goad the faction heir and the leader. I wish it would. I wish if you had your faction heir and leader together, it would goad out if the opposing AI had something like this as well. Would just goad them out and attack you as well. Unfortunately, that's not an actual thing, so you live with what you got. Or Camran's moving up for Karas and Nernaled.
Come, my brothers. My enemies. Over here, elves. Onward.
Can this place live without units? Probably not. I didn't think. Can we suffer rioting for 1 turn?
Elves.
Oh, they could just instantly rebel against us. No, let's wait. Well, we can get Rasdorion, and then
come, my brothers.
move all our units out to the same speed.
Pray you never call me your enemy.
We need to get to Siduri fast. They're getting more Sauerline mercs, and they do not mess about with those mercs. They are good. But they are also have got those other armies there that are currently keeping Dunland at bay. So I'm not convinced that's forever. If Karas Nernaled falls, we may have to give up Siduri and ask for peace with asking for peace with Enedlife. Be more likely get peace. Well,
my lord,
which could work.
Without question.
What it'll cost us to get that peace.
I shall continue tomorrow.
It all depends. Checking with my spies up here. Angmar has slowly beaten down Bytha's army. Although at what cost? I don't see Agandara anymore. See elsewhere. Oh, and the dwarves have taken Garth Heligoth already.
I shall continue.
I think we all knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's just hope Captain Gandalf comes to attack us. Imposter Gandalf. That'll be what this video is called. The Imposter Gandalf. Oh. Oh, come on, Bree. Attack us. Attack us. You. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I wanted a battle. I wanted a really fun battle, but once again, the Bree-Landers denied us a fun battle. Oh, they're too smart for me. They're finally learning. Blessing and a curse in the... Finally learning. We've got a challenge, but oh no, they're actually learning. Oh, this can't be good. Nah, we'll be fine. We're the Earls of Lindon, after all. Though we have quite a small roster, we have probably the strongest and most versatile roster in the game. When I say versatile, no, just strongest units in the game. Chieftain of Harad is dead. So that's the second chieftain dead. That would be Musab, I believe. Turn of the Race. The Nazgul have been defeated and their tower emptied of the servants of the Dark Tower, but not for long should it. Old masters have their way. Rallying the forces they after the rout and gathering several more legions from the Dark Tower, they now prepare to march on their lair. That's supposed to be lair, not lair. Those who have taken it shall pay the price for their defiance and will learn why the might of Sauron and his servants is not to be trifled with. So, as you can see, Gondor have actually claimed Minas Morgul. Good for them. Good for them. As long as they don't bring up the Minas Ithil Guardians against us, I don't really care. So, Mithlond. Got some more artillery guards for. Excellent. Forlon, you've got some long spears, and Harlon, you've got one of each. Perfect. Oh. Oh, got back my throat there. Ouch. Really hurt.
Ships ready.
Okay. Back the docks.
Have their port blockaded.
Do we have the grain exchange? Next. Vineyard. More money. That's definitely something we want to try and focus on. Probably try and get that doubling in. Now the Sindar Cavalry will do. Dolvorn has the communal farming, but nowhere near enough elven culture to make use of it. So let's get that communal farming artist studio now. The artillery guards, we're going to move out. Oh no, they did come to us. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I love these giant battles. It's so rare you get to see giant battles like this between nations you'd never see, never think you'd see fight together. I mean, the war between Lorien and the last few battles I had with Lothlorien against Mordor, that was pretty standard in what you normally see in the endgame. Constant failing against what Mordor has against you. And then the wars with Orcs and Misty Mountains against Angmar. Those are some fun battles, especially when it went a bit back and forth as well. That's where it really got nail biting. Now I just got all my elite units, and I just kind of beat Anduin, so kind of lost focus after that.
My lord.
Wait a minute, they actually moved the.
Approaching quietly.
What?
Approaching
What?
quietly.
What?
Approaching.
What?
quietly.
What?
Approaching.
I have nothing to say
What?
to you,
What?
scum.
What is
I
happening?
would fight for your people as if they
Okay,
were
so
mine.
Councilman
I am
Ash
here
had
only
took
to
out
fight
everything
thee,
from Bree
not to banter.
to attack Deadman's Dyke, although this army alone could take out this army without even breaking a sweat, I'm fairly certain.
I have nothing
And we
to
are
say
making
to
no
you,
money.
scum.
I shouldn't be laughing and smiling about that. We're actually in the trouble of losing lots of money if we don't start killing off our own guys.
For the light.
Which we are going to be doing soon anyway, so...
Elven warriors. Swiftly.
What's got me right now is the fact that, oh my god.
Onward. Stay by the
Oh, this is why I love campaigns like this. They're so fun.
Come, my brothers.
They're so nail-biting. Oh,
Elves.
I love I love playing First Total War Divide and Conquer. I really do. But using the Total War submod for me is just so much more fun because obviously you're getting to see giant cinematic battles that you see like from the movies, like Mordor attacking Minas Tirith and actually claiming it. Things like that. That is epic. Things like that are amazing. The chance of you getting to do that kind of thing very slim unless it's a custom battle. And I'm not really a man of who would prefer to do custom battles. I always prefer to do massive campaigns. And oh lord, this is going to be fun. I love having those. I can't stress this enough. I love having those massive battles in places where it is actually a 50-50 chance of victory or defeat. When I look at this, yes, our units are just stronger altogether because we're elves, but god damn, they are elite. These units are actually really good. Granted, yes, their stats are something to be desired, but still, the fact they're that experienced, these are the best of Bree. Once these are gone, nothing else remains of Bree that can defend against our wrath. Basically what I'm trying to say. And we are going to have fun beating them down.
Elven warriors.
Let's actually stick with making money from them. Not get those cavalry or those mariners. Let's start building up our real key slots. We're starting at the point now where we need to start building up for Umber and attack us. They are coming for it, and they will be very deadly. Right now, one unit of artillery guards, as good as they are, not going to hold out against a full stack of Ardenaic units.
I will only address you in
Going to do so much.
Be gone.
Anyway,
By the light of Elbereth.
time to move out from Sackville
Come, my brothers. Onward.
and
We will
attempt
need that
to
one.
take Core
Assail them.
Willishar. Soul Swords, Lumbermen and side, our army of Lindon Mariners, Artillery Guards, and Alassalons. We're going to lose quite a few guys here. I think at this point that's what we're trying to do. We want to lose a few guys so we're actually making money again.
Yes, my lord.
And in fact, we're going to bring up Bree-Landers and Aladan
Not possible.
or Willishar to join with Gildor. For a second now, I thought as an entire army.
No fool.
Right in front of
Send
me.
your
Like, where the hell did they
emissary
come
to me.
from? Nope, it's just the end of Viking.
Come and get me.
Talking about diplomats.
Your
We've
order.
hit the Dota further up.
Yes. Stopping here.
I can't wait until we
I
fight
shall
Gondor.
continue
That's
tomorrow.
going to be a really fun experience because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be so fun. I love fighting factions, the faction on faction war that you wouldn't ever expect to have to see in a game. Oh, I should probably build this tax rate up to high, very high. Actually, not losing money because we are losing a bit. Losing just a little bit after we moved out Guild. Almost got Core Willishar, that should all even out. Oh, I did. Let's remember as well. We're going to get some more units. Let's hope they're both so we can get rid of them. So don't make them, so don't lose them.
I can greet you, but not
Oh,
serve
the
you.
Ardenaic.
Would you wish to speak to me?
See them every day. Anyway, let's end the turn. And let's hope, beyond hope, that Bree attacks us. Come on, I want a real fight. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. We are down by 1,000 in our numbers, but we have a general that is a true master of warfare against. Yeah. He wet himself at the notion he would have to be in charge at all. And that is the Bree-Land militia who is the general here. So then, the technique I'm going to use beats Bree-Landers is the typical bridge defense. Of these, Kuranir was the eldest and came first. After all him came Mithlandir and Radagast and the others of the Astari who went into the east of Middle-earth. Doom of Mondos upon the Noldor. As I was saying, this I would recommend this kind of defensive position if you have either strong pikemen or if you have any kind of siege equipment and the strong defensive units. Otherwise, I would recommend you charge. No, I would never recommend you charge forward unless you're attacked. Do not ever charge forward in a bridge battle. I recommend setting up archers on both sides. You can try setting some in the middle, but that's normally reserved for siege equipment. If you don't have any, then you can set them up. But it's better to have them shoot from the flanks to begin with. Once they start building up into here, they're all built up into here, you can move your archers into the centre, have them shoot off one at a time. You always need to keep these at the very back. Have them fire at will, have them not fire at will, the choice is yours. Any cavalry you have, unfortunately, is just dead weight. Till the end, when they start routing, your cavalry are just dead weight. Then have your elite units in the very back. I'm going to keep Lord Galdor here. Mariners, sides of him, and then Mython Nobles there. Let's begin. They decided to go for the typical AI line formation to begin with, so we have plenty of time to build this up, but we need to have a very thin line. Sorry, not a thin line, a thick line of our units. You have time to get set up. I can't leave any gaps. Make sure everyone is on guard mode. If they're not on guard mode, then you're doing something wrong. Because they'll think, okay, we can actually move out of formation. Wrong, you can never move out of this formation. This is the easiest way to get a lot of kills. And in fact, I'm going to move the False Lords out, so I'm not going to lose a general. I'm less likely to. So I can't be bothered to... actually, no, I can't be. Let's have our archers focus mainly on their woodland hunters and the archer militia. And we can reach on this side. Oh yeah, the watchmen. Need to focus down those watchmen pronto. Possible. As they're coming up, don't aim for many units that have shields, obviously, but in these sword guard situation, you can let loose one volley on them. Seeing them now getting close, you move away from them. You start shooting someone who's further off on the bridge. But seeing this bridge is very short, it's not exactly easy to. So immediately the AI will think, okay, there's some units up to the left and right, we'll charge them. And we have pikemen, so they're going to last a very long time against them. Hopefully. I say hopefully because it's not always guaranteed they're going to last. Now as more units come clumped up, they start just stacking here, and they don't really move from here. Try and stop my units from hitting my own guys. Hit more units in the back, try and hit those Dunedain. I see that all of them are clumped up right there. If you had a ballista, imagine how many you kill with one shot right now. Imagine. Just think in your head now, how many can you kill right now? And think of how tired these guys are getting. They must be getting to the brink of exhaustion at this point. And just like that, about 1 or 2 minutes in, we've already killed over 15% of them. And most of their army is right here in this first quadrant, and they're not going further in, which makes me want to do this. If they don't charge far enough, send some of your units to the backs of your other units to protect your archer line. Have your other units move forward. Basically, you want to squash them into place. Do not let them leave that place you've now put them in. Have the archers constantly shooting into them. By this point, the first units should be almost completely quashed by the enemy's numbers, if they have numbers. If they don't have numbers, then the line will probably hold indefinitely. So as they start bringing up their cavalry, if they don't already bring up their cavalry to begin with, start shooting the cavalry, because they're bigger hitboxes, easier to hit. why they move a bit far out formation. Yep, the first units of Lindon long spears have unfortunately suffered heavy casualties, but this was unavoidable. Held their own, and we've killed their general already. That's a really good start. And they've already lost half their army, and we've lost currently we've lost a total of 1 unit of long spear units together. We keep using our powers to improve our combat effectiveness. With the general dead, if we just charge in now the rest of our units, we can start seeing morale breaks. The units are getting broken a bit, wavering. Some are still fine, some will still be fine, but those that have weaker morale, others, are going to very quickly lose that, because already the balance in power is starting to turn into our favour. And once our archers start running out of ammunition, or units start routing by escaping somehow through the units, then you can just charge them with the cavalry. Yep, they sent in everything immediately. That was their first mistake. They didn't let their archers fire. If they let their archers fire, they could have done a lot of damage. And now, the main event, them running away. If cavalry is running away, don't chase them. You're never going to catch them. Try capturing any infantry you can. But already we've captured massive amounts, over 200, and the battle's already over. Not even 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes, and they've already lost everything. They've lost their will to fight. They've lost their will to surrender. They're just routing. They're running through the units, but willingly getting captured. In fact, some of those units are not actually routing, but just running away. Time to capture them too. But always keep some units. I mean, if you know you're going to win, then having cavalry in your army is great. If you don't think you're going to win and you just need massive defences, then I wouldn't recommend cavalry, because they are just in the way. They're in the way until the very end, and by the time it gets to the very end, you'll have lost anyway. Well, that's my opinion on these kinds of battles. And just like that, look at those, look at that. That is ridiculous.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
As you can see, we lost 23 Lindon Mariners. We're not getting them back, unfortunately. But look at the damage they did. The one unit that was in was the one that did the most. Actually, no, they did fine. It's the long spears that did work. Obviously, the long spear units that were at the very back didn't do much. These two units, the ones that suffered the least. But the two Lindon long spear units here, seems like we shot a few of our own guys, unfortunately. They killed a lot. They killed together almost 500 of the 2,600. And the archers did the rest. Unfortunately, killing some of our own guys in the process. Again, losing 170 to kill off almost 3,000. Where now their capital and their faction leader are now open to attack. That's... it's battles like that just really make me love this game. I love Battle for Middle-earth as well, because you get those massive battles in the campaigns. His horn cloven in two was at his side. Many orcs lay slain, power all about him and at his feet. Archer of Boromir. Yeah, bridge battles are often a way. If you're playing as a faction that's known for its strong defences, or even just for a decent defence and siege equipment, then you want to do bridge battles. Especially if another way to just cheat killing cavalry is having a unit that can deploy stakes and be on a bridge, or a very thin area, or just anywhere you can have units funnel through. You will kill cavalry on the spot with stakes, and that's why they almost removed every stake unit in the game, or every unit in the game that could deploy stakes. They got rid of their ability to make stakes. There are only very few units now, very select elite units that can make them. For the dwarves, it's the Gundabad Guard units, which they can only get from Gundabad. Well, Gundabad is the Gundabad Guard. I think it's the Gundabad Guard for the dwarves. I think that's what it's called. Or the Gundabad Hammer Guard or something. Hammers of Gundabad, that's it. But they're getting renamed and everything because of Gundabad becoming an even more important location than what it used to be. So, with that battle in the bag, I can't see the other Bree army. So either they immediately retreated back to Bree, in which case we can just beat them, or if they lost to the Dunedain. Looks like they did fight. It did look like it did. It does look like they fought.
Approaching quietly.
Oh no, Ara! Oh no, you're not beating me to there. Hell no. Oh no, Councilman Ash did.
Only to fight thee, not to
Hello.
scatter them. We protect the elven land.
Guess what? I'm going to besiege your
Take it
capital
for the
now.
elves. Put them down.
And there's Council Master Andy and Councilman Ash. Oh, it's so relieving to have a giant battle like that after so long. Oh, it's been too long since we had a big battle like that. Oh, and there's going to be many more to come as well. Oh, I'm talking about strong units. There they are, the Sindar Archers, but we can't make them yet. Or we could. I don't want to yet. We need to get the Halls of Music. Just build up everything. Because I believe it's after turn 90 or sometime after that. They give us a small warning and then like 2 more turns. And after that, we need to be ready. Because if we're not, we're going to lose Mithlon. I don't think we'll be able to claim it if we fail as well. Problem. Well, if we do succeed, beat the R9, as I said a while ago now, we will do the sieging of Umbar. Have to blockade the pop 1 more turn. Anything else? No, just building up our economy now. Once we have Bree and taken Mengelin, unfortunately we can't just sit around in a fort all day. This army is going to be at work.
Yes, my lord.
We're going to be constantly stuck in the cycle of battle now, which sounds bad, but it's going to be really good for us. Once we've defeated Andy and Ash, we'll take Mengelin, then we can take Matraith and move on. With Gildor's army, we can take Karas Nernaled and move for Farbad. And once we have those regions under our belts, protect the Dunedain from Dunland. And Dunland cannot go through here, so they have to focus on Enedwaith or try to attack us at Farbad. And I must admit, I love fighting in the Farbad regions. It's a really, again, it's like a bridge battle. It's like many bridge battles in Farbad. It's just those small, unique, iconic battle maps that really make me enjoy this game. Obviously, open fields are fine as well. It gives you lots of time to strategize and try fun new ways to make an opponent pay.
My lord.
But in my opinion, I do prefer having full defensive options when I'm playing a game. So with that, end the turn. So next turn we attack Siduri, and then turn after that we will claim it unless they move an army to attack us. Then we will attempt to find peace with Enedwaith, and we shall begin our war with Dunland. I mean, I could keep at war with Enedwaith. There's nothing that's really stopping me from saying, okay, let's continue the war. There's literally nothing stopping me. But I feel like if we could focus more on Dunland first, it would be easier. It really depends on what you guys want to see. Do you want to see me continue a war with Enedwaith if they don't, if they'd be willing to have peace, or would you rather me foster peace with them so I can focus more on Dunland? But to be honest, I think right now we're still strong enough to fight back against anything they bring at us. It's hard to assume, though. You can't assume a faction's strength if you don't have prior knowledge fighting them. And I haven't fought factions like Dunland in a long time.
Stay in the trees.
That Bree is under siege by us, and they did not attempt to fight back.
Follow me.
If I was to attack now, oh yeah, the Westron defenders. Ugh. How about night battle? I could attack without having to. That's got me thinking now. What do I do? And yeah, I was right. There's 3 ships.
Ships ready.
Goodbye. 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 Oh, if anyone knows where that's from,
Ships
please do.
ready.
Don't be afraid to say.
Sail.
I can't remember the actual name of it, but I just love singing it every
Ships
now and again.
ready.
So long. Bye. Can't go wrong with a bit of singing every now and again. Crystal Delving has the blacksmith. Make some Tellary Bowman. Eat. But we don't really want to. Not to. Wait a second, that banner. That banner or... Oh, those are just, for some reason, coins coloured green. Yep. Yep, coins coloured green. Shine may not like us very much. But hey, I don't really care too much about that. So we can wait 6 more turns. We can actually take Bree. Or I could attack them now.
Elves.
Fight off the Westron defenders. We're fighting a strong general though. We're fighting not as their faction leader, but a very powerful general at that. 78 Freeland bodyguard. They're stronger than the Tellary guards. Not the mariners. But they are stronger than our basic Tellary guards. Also, the Westron defenders are good against mounts. We still have 3 units of Sindar cavalry we need to consider moving somewhere else. You know what? Let's do it. Take it out there for a second so we can speed this process up. Oh. Let's fight for Bree. First we cut off the imposter Gandalf and now we're about to take Bree. And hold Calandros to the last in defense of Gondor and Rohan. Aragorn to those who fear to assault Mordor. Black Gate opens. Yeah, because obviously, even though Aragorn was the king and everything, not everyone was willing to risk their lives to try and attack Mordor. So obviously, those that didn't, they were left to hold places like Calandros to protect Rohan. Now then, what we want to do here is have our bowmen ready, have our cavalry ready. Except for those 2 towers there, they have no defences. We can start shooting them down. That'd be very useful. Very, very useful. Are they going to come out to attack us or not? The probably one and only time we get to see Dwarven Travellers.
The battering ram is in place.
Unless we fight Khazad-dû. We might end up fighting Khazad-dû. Although, to be honest, I do prefer to stay on the coasts. That's the whole point of this campaign. It's meant to be claiming the coastal regions of Middle-earth.
Our men have done well.
We destroyed the gate, and they're already coming out to attack us. Oh dear. They do not mess about. Get you back into your Pike Wall formation. Go down time again. On Pike Wall. Others join them. Use our Elbereth Gilthoniel. And shoot the Westron defenders, try and just deal damage to everyone you can. After the defenders are defeated, our cavalry are more free to attack. the Bree-Land bodyguard. Although I am still again tempted to not do that.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Charge inside.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
I can still shoot those Westron defenders over there. You get into the Dwarven Traveller, stop shooting. The arrows left. Oh crap, I've surrounded my own. Oh dear. Okay, power of the Eldar, here you go. Yeah, the Lindon long spears, although they are good, after a while, you do start to realise, even though they're a very strong pikeman in the early game, at this point, we're starting to fight middle tier and elite tier units. The long spears are just overshadowed by every other unit of the Lindon roster. Even the cavalry, where in a one-to-one battle, the pikeman would obviously win. Our generals. Lead our other. Yes. These Westron defenders, they're not slouches in battle. They're as good as our artillery guardsmen, not better. Even our Lindon Mariners are going to have trouble beating them down. Because they're good. They've actually got really good defense skill. Bordering out on Elven defense skill. And look at that, there's a human paling an elf like that. That's just so rude. Can't wait to see that guy die. Oh, he's gone already. Oh, and it's beautiful. Running the troops. Try and get units to protect those long spears that are long gone. I think the remaining long spears we have here are going to be what we use at the garrison for Bree. Everything else can move out still. Although we may need to leave Galdor in there as well, just to keep public order up and keep our economy on high.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I think at this stage now we've beaten out one of their flanks. We move out in our cavalry to the side here. The rest of those will beat those defenders. Back to those defenders, just make them rout. Get them close to routing or dead. Both work. We've beaten them, send in long spear. Oh, they're bringing up bodyguards coming up themselves. Good. Good. We can kill them even sooner than we expected. Andy, I respect you. You're a good general, a good man. But unfortunately, now is your time to die.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory
Generals
will be
charge
ours.
in. Let's end this now. And this bloody bout. Back to those defenders. Back to the bodyguards. Out. Back to the defenders. Stay in the defenders. Don't let them help. There we go. Goodbye, Councilman Andy.
Enemy, but no less dead for that. We must
Press our advantage. Now we charge in for the Dwarven Travellers, and you are out of here.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Behold how our...
That's it, we lost 100. Again, so overall, those two battles, we lost 300 elves in total, and we killed 3,500 men / dwarves / Dunedain. Orcs there were, and trolls and dragons and fell beasts and strange creatures, old and wise in the woods whose names are forgotten. The woods? If this is talking about the Third Age, I have no idea what they're talking about. Did it just mean the... Huh. I don't know. What's whose name I've forgotten? Third Age. Can't be Fangor. No way any of those things would live in the odds that exist in Fangor.
They will not see us in the forest.
I'd like to know what that's referring to. So that I'm going to. Talisman of Bree is once again dead.
Enter it.
Sack Bree to claim it, and the new faction leader.
Was that your
Councilman
best
Ash.
shot?
Or, oh no, Council Master Alderon. Oh, they still have Mengelon. Do we just take Mengelon now and be bitch?
I have nothing to say to
We'll give the
you.
Bree-Landers one last fighting chance. They've earned it. Give themselves one last fighting chance to try and rebuild everything they've lost. However, it's not very likely it's going to happen. So looking now at what we've got. We've got the Smeals, we've got the Prancing Pony, where we can get some more diplomats from. But also increases our trade, and building costs are reduced by 5%. Let's have a quick look at what the Mythlon does. Is increases our trade, allows for naval recruitment and trade. Wait, so where do we get our diplomats from? This doesn't make our... Oh no, there it is, yeah. So the Haven allows us to make our diplomats. There's 4 trade fleets. Which I don't actually know what that does. I don't actually know what the trade fleets are. If anyone knows, do tell me, because that might actually be imperative to sea trade, I'm guessing. Looking elsewhere, we've got the Great Hall, which is already massive bonus, because we're now getting Galdor free upkeep now too. Got the Lumber Camp, which is another free upkeep. Got the Great Roads, which is going to build up our culture substantially. Few turns. Lindon Camp, which is another upkeep. So already we're starting with 4 free upkeep. And the ability... Oh, because the bonus this can't use that. Working House, land clearance, level worker. Yeah. He was pretty well off. And I'm fairly certain, unless it's hidden that it can't be upgraded, we can upgrade it to a large city, make it look nice and elven, nice and glorious with silver. All that and everything else in. The main thing is we've now claimed Bree, and we are about to attack and DaC. Oh,
take it for the elves.
Okay, thank goodness the game didn't crash there. That would have really annoyed me.
Ready, elves.
So we shall end turn one more time. Maybe a few more times. Oh yeah.
Assail them.
We take Corwillis Shard, or do we wait? No, I can wait. I'm not in any rush to take Corwillis Shard. You know what? We'll wait a few turns, take Corwillis Shard, or we'll take Siduri. Depends on which one I want to do. Oh, I don't know. I'm so happy that we got to have that massive battle. Right now, that was the highlight of this. Taking Bree was just the cherry on the top. Getting Siduri and Corwillis Shard right now is just bacon on top. I don't know why bacon, but yeah. Oh, gravy, that's it.
Set up an ambush.
That's the term. Everything else is just gravy. This is... Oh, it's all going so well. Perhaps too well. I'm fairly certain my opinion will very quickly change once the Ardenaim come to attack us. Because right now, the only fighters we fought against are Bree and Enerdwythe. We're soon to fight Dunland, and that's... And fighting all 3 of those factions, as easy as they are to beat, there's still even greater threats ahead. Isengard, Gondor, the Ardenaim, and Dol Amroth, if they still exist at the time, are going to be the hardest factions to beat. Because I'm fairly certain Gondor could actually beat Mordor. They've got Minas Morgul, for goodness sake. They're already pushing far further in than I thought they would. Could be very good for us. And it may also mean we can claim all 4 of the Palantir. As good as Gondor are, they're not as spammy as Mordor. And Mordor is just, oh, this is boring when it gets to the end. Just constant Orc army after Orc army after Orc army with Olog High, and oh, so stupid. So stupid what you have to deal with. They brought everything up to Mengelin. So what can we leave behind? Galro is more than happy to stay on there, on his own. Excellent.
Come, my brothers.
We send the rest to Mengelin.
Lay it to ruins.
We could assault it and end the lives of the Bree-Landers now, but no, not yet. Bree has fallen. Hobbits and men alike fled from Staddle. Home was in flames, death in the air. Flames spread throughout the Bree-Landers hills. Homes were burned and its people were slain. Rangers were slain as they tried to protect the fleeing villagers. Failure is the only word to describe that day that Bree was sacked and taken from its people. The Rangers and soldiers of Bree alike have failed the people they were entrusted to defend. Bree-Landers lost. The rest of Eriador may very well follow. Say all of it's going to fall. It's going to join us. Oh, they took Karas Nernaled.
Yes, my lord.
Swiftly, follow me. For the light.
I think by standing here, we've actually stopped Captain Miston from joining with the garrison at Corwillishire.
Sire.
That's another good thing. Note. Golvorn has the artist studio. Get the blacksmith.
Yes, my lord.
And yep, there it is.
Come on.
Lindon has taken Golvorn, and they've now got taken Karas Nernaled and got the balls to move to Golvorn/Bregost.
Follow me.
So do one last battle at Siduri against Aodan Honourable, Saruman mercenaries, Enderwife huntsmen, and some Enderwife clansmen. Let's get it on. First, let's save.
Send them back to their underworld.
Galadriel indeed had wished that Mithrandir should be the lead of the council, and Saruman begrudged them that. His pride and desire of mastery was grown great. And good, Siduri doesn't actually break the game. It's good to know. Very good to know. So where do you want to start? The gates are too well defended to want to go for the gates, so we'll go for just an ordinary. Let's just go and break down some of the walls. Yeah, that's it. Break down the wall. All in all. Sorry. For a second there, I just thought of Pink Floyd and the wall. Can you blame me? Can you really blame me for thinking of the wall? Shoot down these mercs and the hunters up a bit. The other two units, the hunters and the guildsmen, are archers. So guess which unit's going to send in to defeat them? Yep. The only time that the cavalry are going to be useful in the siege battle. We're going to move our battering ram. We fooled them. They didn't expect me to do something like this, did they? Oh, we got them good. Done them dirty. Really done them dirty this time. Try and shoot as many of them as possible. Playing guard mode to do. Already killed 20%. Trying to get some cheap kills with the towers. I'll give them credit for that. That's all they're going to get. Okay, move forward. Get them down while they're in tight formation. want to avoid fighting in melee with the mercs and the clansmen. I want to get our cavalry into fighting the archers, and that's it. Oh no, the elder guildsmen are shooting. Get the cavalry back. Artillery guards deal with this. Come on, guardsmen, you can do it. Break down the wall. Break down the wall. Oh, now I want to listen to Pink Floyd again. God damn it. Damn it all.
We've breached our enemy's walls.
At a great cost. We lost about 20 artillery guards just from the unit of Elder Guildsmen. Easy. 40? What the hell happened here? Elder Guildsmen are reaching
the battle is very much
levels
in
of
our favor.
Elven archery here. The hell just happened? Bring them down quick. Let's destroy an entire unit of artillery guardsmen without even batting an eye. That's scary. That's really scary.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Charging in and out. I don't know if the strategy is actually working. Do tell me if it works. I feel like it is. I feel like it's working. What the hell kind of? What the hell kind of decision making was that from? And not cavalry to deal with those Elder Guild. Charge you out. Win. Charge you out. Charge you in.
Our men are in
and the victory is ours. Oh. 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 Please heal my artillery guards. We just lost over 40, nearly 60 artillery guards there. I don't know how that math adds up like that, but trust me, it does. We lost a lot of our cavalry there. Not cavalry, we lost a lot of our guardsmen there. That was Freaky Friday's level of scary.
Our men have slain
there we
the
go.
enemy general.
Victory is ours.
By the victory we have won here today.
Just losing 84. We healed 14 of the 81. Oh my. We lost 67 artillery guards. Oh. Those Elder Guildsmen were frightening there. Never underestimate an archer unit, okay? Never underestimate an archer unit, especially not a general archer unit. Even though they're very rare, you only see them in Enedwife, Lothlorien, Woodland Realm, I've already forgot where else. And the Dunedain. They're only seen in 5 places. The Kingdom of Dale as well. What about them? 5 factions have archer bodyguards. Now, I may have missed one, but I'm going to stick with them. But yep, Siduri is ours.
We protect the Elven lands. Guard this area.
This day is ours. Although Dunland's starting to
Elves.
get those eyes on us. 1,000-yard steer.
My lord. Ships ready.
One of my things I need is a 1,000-yard steer. Ugh.
Engaging the enemy fleet.
I'll deal with that later.
That's right, fool.
Geez, they are bringing
It's
up
an
boats by the
enemy ship.
mouthful. Where are they coming from?
Ships ready. A fine day to sail.
Elven warriors.
Okay, we're bringing up more units to protect
Form up.
protect Dolborn and
not a diplomat.
so on.
My lord.
But with everything that happened, so we've done the impossible. We've defeated the army of Captain Gandalf on the bridge, which I never thought the AI would want us to do. But they did it, and we won. and we've now got Bree. And now the Dunedain can focus solely on defeating either Dunland or Imladris, depending if they're actually at war with Dunland yet. They are not. Need them to get to war with Dunland quick. The sooner they can join us beating the Dunlandings, the better. All we need to do is claim Argon, Matrife, Karas Nernaled from the Dunlandings. Not lose anything in the process. The Dunedain can take Kaloniak. And then we need to take Royal Farbad, and we keep Dunlandings out of the wars. And now, for a moment of truth, will Enedwife want peace? Kind of find. There we go.
This had best be worth.
You do, and you have a lot of money as well. You're well off on money. I want 10k. Does that sound neat? Does that sound good?
It's good to
Excellent.
see.
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Thank you. Well, we're no longer at war with the Enedwithians, so now we have only Dunland to worry about, and what remains of the Bree-Landers. Again, my last decision there to make peace with Enedwife may not seem rational now, for the sole fact that we're going to war with them in the future anyway. But just to buy us enough time to build up, it will work. Obviously, I'm going to feel like there's going to be some kind of backlash for me making peace with Enedwife. But they need peace right now. And we got 10k out of it. So, you tell me who won this.
Healthy respect between us,
also, from what I'm seeing now, the Warriors of Dunland are starting to bring up numbers. Not just against Enedwife anymore, they're starting to bring them up upon our own lands. I can't tell what is inside this army. All I know is it's very small and weak.
By the light of Elbereth!
I feel like a unit, an archer unit and a guardsman unit should be enough to defend. Bregos should hold with Belmai Forion inside. And that's why I wanted to hold off on attacking those ships, because now they won't come to attack us, hopefully. Hopefully the AI doesn't think, okay, going straight back to war with them is good, right?
For the
Wrong.
light!
They do not want to do that.
At ease.
I don't want them to do that. We can get the Sindar archers. We'd have to immediately put them into free upkeep in Miflon. Ah, screw it, I'm making 5,000. May as well get them now. So the army I'm making, so the units I'm getting from Forlond, Harlon, and Miflon now are units specifically for defending Miflon from the Ardenheim assaults. And once we get the fully upgraded Hall of whatever it's going to be called, the Valiant Council Hall, I think, when it gets fully upgraded, I want you to go to Sackville.
Swiftly! Be vigilant.
And let's go south, actually.
Be vigilant.
That'll do. Checking everyone else.
Elven warriors.
Okay, we've actually got everything very sturdy. Everything's good, everyone's happy, no one's dead. So I hope you all enjoyed this part. I did record this on the Tuesday. Not the Tuesday? No, the Wednesday. Already forgetting the date. I did record this on the Wednesday just to try and get it done because I will be very busy on Thursday. I don't know if I'll be able to get this done on the Thursday for 12 PM because I've now managed to find a way where you can actually release videos at a certain time instead of just uploading them. And yeah, I've actually found a way to upload them where they can become from private to public at exactly 12 o'clock. So in the future, the Divide and Conquer videos will always be released at 12 PM Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday are going to be very varied in schedule. All I can say is, for Saturday and Sunday, I will be finishing off the remaining overviews for the Edain mod, so I can start getting into having some fun battles in Edain. But as fun as it is, as good as it is to try and get the overviews done, it can be annoying at times. Just to try and get everything set up. I'd rather just have a massive... I'd rather just talk while getting everything done than trying to explain everything. I'm sure you guys have noticed that as well. But anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you wish to. Don't forget to press the bell so you know when I'm going to be uploading. And comment on what you want to see in the future. Would you want me to continue my war Enerdwyth? Would you rather me just watch Enerdwyth slowly fall on the sidelines while I defeat the Dun Landings? I'd also defeat Lodris, and I believe we will be going to war with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains again. However, the war won't be very long, because I'm fairly certain there'll be other nations already trying to claim the title of Lord of the Mountains, like we did last time. Anyway, I'll see you all next time, and farewell.